I got no sleep last night because I was up trying to reclaim my high score that got removed from the leaderboard. It's absolutely BS. And let me tell you what happened. Hey guys, maybe you're 20 back again, and I'm sitting here with no sleep right now. I work third shift, so I had to go work with practically no sleep because I was up all night trying to reclaim my Donkey Kong high score. If you follow me on Twitter, then you probably already know that I play a lot of Donkey Kong lately. Every chance I get, I go to the arcade and I play some Donkey Kong. Matter of fact, at home, I've been playing Arcade Archives Donkey Kong on my Nintendo Switch. And here's something you guys may not know. Donkey Kong is the only game I've been playing for the past 2 months. I've been really addicted to this game. I've been really invested in this game, trying to learn, the in and outs of the game. And if you're new to the channel and you're wondering, like, why am I so obsessed with Donkey Kong right now? Well, a few months ago, I got to meet Billy Mitchell. He used to have the world record back in the day. He is the original King of Kong. He's from the King of Kong movie. I absolutely love that documentary. And I had the privilege to meet him and interview him. And I've just been really, invested in this whole Billy Mitchell story and just, the game itself. I've always played Donkey Kong as a kid growing up. And to me, it was just one of those games I'd play for a couple minutes and I'd move on. I didn't really care too much to try to get a really high score. I would normally die like at the elevator stage on the 3rd level and I'd be like, okay, it all ends here. Well, I've been really focusing on the game, learning how to get past certain stages I never got to get past, and I'm hooked. I have a problem right now. I'm obsessed with the game, and I was actually able to put up my first 100,000 point game not that long ago, less than a week ago. I was very, very excited about it. Again, like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, I posted a screenshot of that high score. I was very proud of it because to me, to get like 100,000 plus score in Donkey Kong, that's a pretty big achievement in my book. The average game of Donkey Kong, little do you guys know, is like less than a minute long. That's like how long the average game of Donkey Kong, lasts, because it's such a hard game. I mean, that game was designed to take your money because it's an old arcade games, and they really want you to put as many quarters into the machine as possible. So why am I making this video? Well, my high score has been removed. What do you mean removed? Well, I don't really know what happened, guys. I really don't know. I can't explain it. But here, let me just... I got the game on right now so you guys can see. In Arcade Archives Donkey Kong, there's a bunch of Arcade Archives games. This is the Donkey Kong one. This one has the early version, original mode, the later version, original mode, and the international version. And these are all original mode. Now, you can go to high score mode and you can go to caravan mode. Caravan mode, I'm actually very proud of this. As you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and load this up so you guys can see what my high score is in caravan mode. It is, let me just go ahead and go to international version, and my high score is 47,000 in caravan mode. Caravan mode is where you try to get as many points as possible in 5 minutes. So if you go here and you go to the online rankings, you'll see Surfy's actually in 2nd place. And if you guys don't know who that is, he actually just recently broke the world record. I want to say a little less than a week ago, he beat Robbie Lakeman. So yeah, he's actually got the world record now. And if you go down here, you might notice some names like there's Wes Copeland. But if you go to me, I'm actually 28th in the world. 28th. That's just, to me, that's incredible to me. Okay, but this ain't the high score I'm talking about. This is caravan mode. I'm good there. 47,000. That's really good. So as you can see, the top spot is 55,800 and I'm 47,000. Not really that far away. So I'm very proud of this high score. Like I said, 28,000 or 47,000, 28th place on caravan mode. Very, very proud of that. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of this game. Let's go ahead and go back. And if you go to high score mode and you go to international version, this is where it kind of gets a little messed up. If you go to an international version, you'll notice that it says my high score in the upper right hand corner is 77,800. But you know what doesn't make any sense? My actual high score is 103,000. You can actually see it right there on the top of the screen underneath high score. 103,000. That's my high score. So what happened? Well, what happened was I actually, let me see if it does it. On this round, I was playing a game of Donkey Kong and I was just trying to beat my 103,000 game, and a weird message popped up. I was just spamming the A button, I guess. I'm gonna see if it does it this time around. I don't know if it does it every time around or not, but I was just spamming the A button and a message popped up asking me if I wanted to overwrite my existing high score, which I didn't know that's what it said until after I did it. And then I was like, oh crap. So let's see what happens here. See, it doesn't say it now. So I don't know if you have to score so high. Maybe if you go over 50,000, it asks you that, but it doesn't make any sense. Why would it? I don't get it. Why the heck would you want a lower score? That'd be like me scoring 1,000,000 points. And then I have another game where I score 500,000 points. And then the game's like, would you like to overwrite your 1,000,000 point game with your 500,000 point game? No, you want your highest game. So that's what happened. It's so sick. If you go to the online rankings right now, it says, okay, Wes Copeland's in first, which was interesting because he actually used to have the Donkey Kong world record for the arcades, several years ago. I think he's ranked like third in the world right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, there's Surfy. He's #1 in the world right now once that all gets verified. And if you go to me, I'm 239 with 77,800, which is false. I have 103,000. My high score, for some reason, got overwritten. I don't know why. Again, it might have been my fault because a weird warning came up. And when you're playing Donkey Kong, guys, and you're just resetting and resetting because you're trying to, because if you make a mistake, you want to reset. Well, I was doing that, and then somehow my score got overwritten. This is devastating to me because it took a long time for me to hit 100,000. They hit 100,000 in Donkey Kong, guys. It takes a lot. It's a lot for me, anyways. I'm not saying I'm like really great at Donkey Kong, but 100,000 plus in Donkey Kong, that's a respectable game in my book. And as you can see, 77,800 puts me at 239th place. That's just not going to cut it for me. That is devastating. That's devastating to me. What's really crazy is if you go ahead and go back to the title screen, I was like messing around the other day and I was playing high score mode and I was playing the later version. If you guys are wondering what's the difference between the later version and the international version, the later version is the version that Japan got where they got all the bugs, worked out. And the international version is the US release, pretty much what everyone pretty much knows Donkey Kong today. The later version is like the Japanese release. So I played the later version just to see what it was all about. The only thing different about this one was the Pie Factory comes a little bit sooner than the international release. But if you look at my high score on this, it's 127,900. So this is my highest Donkey Kong high score, 127,900. If you go to the online rankings, as you can see, Surfy's in #1 in the top spot right here. Wes Copeland's in 6th place. But if you go to me, I'm 53 in the world. Okay, again, very, very proud of that 53rd spot. I mean, that's huge. I'm in the top 100 for Donkey Kong in the later version of Donkey Kong. That's big. That, to me, that's an accomplishment, but not really, because I want the international release, because that's the game that's the most competitive. That's the game that everyone knows and loves. That's the game that's actually played in the arcades. And again, my score is gone. It is gone. It just, every time I go to this screen and look at the 77,800 on the top right, it makes me sick, because as you can see at the top of the screen, I'm at 103,000. I feel like I'm going in circles, guys. I don't want to like bore you guys to death, but I'm just here to say, I'm just here to vent a little bit. Leave a comment below, guys. Let me know. Has anything like this ever happened to you? That, like, I'm not going to lie, I was pretty devastated about this last night. My wife's trying to tell me, honey, it's just a game. But to me, it just feels like it's more than a game. I mean, when you put your heart and soul into something, I played this for 2 months straight, finally got a 100,000 plus game, and then this happens. It's really, really, it broke my heart, man, when it happened. I know it sounds maybe a little childish and stupid, but that's just, I put a lot of time into this game, and I just can't believe that basically they just wiped my name off the leaderboard. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm not, you know me, I'm a fighter. I'm not going to live this one down. I am going to go ahead and try to get a 100,000 point game. I'm going to try to actually go up beyond that and see how high I can really go. So later this weekend, either Friday or Saturday, don't really know exactly what time, but definitely have bell notifications turned on, because the fight is not over. I am going to stream. Next time you see me streaming, I'm going to be streaming Donkey Kong, and I'm going to be streaming until I break my record. I'm going over 100,000. I'm doing it live on stream. That way, if something like this happens, at least I have like proof that I did it, I guess, or whatever. But I would really appreciate if you guys are interested in, showing your support. Just drop by. You don't have to stay too long if you don't want to. Drop by, say hello. Maybe I'll pop open Discord and we can chat on Discord. Last time I did a live stream, I was reviewing your guys' channel. That was a lot of fun. I did like one-on-one interviews, and using Discord is really fun. So I might use Discord again. So definitely have bell notifications turned on if you want to go ahead and be part of my next live stream, because I'm probably going to be playing Donkey Kong, going for a high score. And you know what, maybe I'll talk to you guys in Discord why I play, because it's kind of hard to read the chat and focus on this game at the same time. As always, I'll always read all the super chats, because, you know, if someone ever does anything like that, takes the time out of their day to donate, obviously I'm going to read that. But if I'm focused on the game, it's going to be hard to read everyone's comments. That's why I might be having Discord open. So like I said, guys, turn bell notifications on, leave a comment below, let me know, has anything like this ever happened to you? And I'm very excited to go ahead and try to beat that 100,000 point game. So that's pretty much all for right now, guys. And as always, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again. I can't believe it got deleted.